Hi everybody, this is Pat in the paper closet. See if I can get you on camera here. Today we're going to be, what am I talking about? Already. I am going to add the signature to the cover. I finished the cover, got front and back done, dried nice and sturdy and hard. Now what I'm going to do, instead of sewing in the signature, since we only have one, I'm going to do the elastics, like a traveler's notebook. So this way I could change it, take that signature out, put a new one in if I need, save the old one. I like that feature. So what we're going to do, we only need 2 holes for this, a top and a bottom. Since there's only one signature, we only need 1 elastic. So I'm going to take my awl, let me get this out of the way, get my little piece of foam. Now what I did, I measured. I took my signature, got it even, and laid it against the spine. And you see that little center line going up the spine? Well, I laid the signature right on there, and I made a mark right past where the signature ends, on both ends. You see the mark there? And there's another mark over here. Right on the line. That's where we want the hole. Now if you were to make it too far in, say it was down here, when you slide this under the elastic would dig into the edge of your papers and it would rip them. So I'm adding a little bit of room after the paper. That's where the hole will be. That's where the elastic will come out. So it won't rip the paper on the ends, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to poke the holes. I have my awl and my little piece of foam. Put it on the mark. And I'm going to go straight down. Twist it around just a little. Get a good clean hole there. And I'm going to do this end. Right on the line. Push it through. Now hopefully I can fit the elastic through this hole. I'm not sure. I haven't tried this yet. Normally I use a hole punch, but I don't want a big hole. Just big enough to get the elastic through. So I'm just stretching it out a little bit here. Side to side. And let me see if this fits through here. It should. Takes a little patience. Sometimes you have to go over the edge of the table, which I will probably end up doing here, just so that I can grab it. Takes a little patience, like I said, but it's worth it in the end. I'm trying to do it without going off camera here, but I don't think it's going to work. I have to go up the table. Maybe I'll try pushing it through with the awl. That might help. It'll help it or it'll split it, I'm not sure. Try again. Give it a push through the hole. No, I think this is a little too narrow. Let's see what I can find that I can push through with. How about, well, that's too wide. Don't seem to have anything. I'm gonna have to try the edge of the table. So let me move that out of the way. Push it through. My hole's a little too small for my 1mm elastic, which is what I like to use on the spine. I may have to get my hole punch. I thought since we were only going through 2 holes, this was going to be simple, but it's not. You got it. All right. Now I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to go from the outside up here. So what you're going to see on the outside is this one band, which isn't bad. You can cover that with a piece of paper. However, I wouldn't put glue over the elastic, just over the sides, so that it can will still stretch. Now if I can get this hole through, it would be great. Let me take my ball, make it a little bit bigger. If I had a bigger awl, that would be good. That's the only one I've got. Okay, let's see how quick I can get this one. Oh, almost had it. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. I'm trying to get this through the hole. Well, next time I know that this awl doesn't work too well. Not for elastic. I would get out my big hole punch. I can't even see the hole from here. It's right in the crease of the card stack. Ah, there it is. I can see it now. Okay, let's give it another shot. Come on, cooperate. Shouldn't take this long. Sorry. I might have to edit this part out. I can't get it through. One more poke. I'm still working on it. The hole's pretty big. I don't know what the problem is. It's just not cooperating. Come on, please. Pretty please. If I can just get one little thread through, I can pull it. Somehow. Nope. Not working. Definitely need a bigger hole. Let me try and poke it a little bit wider. So sorry this is taking so long. We got it! Yay! Alright. So sorry that took so long. I should have known I needed a little bit bigger hole. Now when you pull this tight, you want it tight enough that's going to hold in your book. I'm going to double wrap this to keep it from sliding. And pull it as tight as I can, but I don't want the book to curl up. Got a good tight snap on there. Now the trick is to tie a knot without letting go. Okay, once, one more the other way. Pull it real tight so it doesn't untie. Now we have a good knot right there. I'm going to cut that off. We don't want that big piece. We don't want to cut it not up to the knot. You'll undo it. Leave a little bit of a hangover. So there we have a nice, it's tight enough, it's going to hold our signature, but it's not going to rip our holes. And then hopefully our papers end up in the right spot. Let me find the center. You just slide them under your elastic carefully without ripping them to the center, and there you have it. There's our elastic on the outside, which really doesn't look bad. If you want to make a few charms, you can hang some charms on here. Or you could cover it up like I said, but I wouldn't put glue over the elastic area. Just along here and along here with a piece of paper and covering it up. But I'm not going to be covering that up. So this is our signature. It's in the center, well centered. Our pages look good. They're turning. Very good. And there's our center. So that really doesn't look bad. You could also hang a charm on here if you want. You could leave this, no, that'd be too thick to tie a charm. I would tie the charm directly above here. And there it is. So our pages are in. I didn't quite count how many pages I'm putting in here. So let's see, 1. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This little one is 7, 8. Is this 1 or 2? 9. That's only 1. 10. This little one is 11. This one is 12. 13. So I put 13 sheets in here, including the smaller ones. Like this. It's not a full page. So 13 sheets work out well. Fits well. And everything looks even. Nothing's sticking out. We're not going to smash our pages from the bottom or the top. And our elastic is right where it should be. Outside the hole. Outside the top of the page. So it's not digging into the papers. Very good. It worked out well. Except for the minor problem of getting the elastic through the hole. Which I now know the awl is not big enough for 1mm elastic. Okay, that's a pretty short video, but that's all I want to cover right now. So thank you for coming. I hope you liked this video. If you do, please hit the like button, and that'll help me get more viewers. And also hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified when the next video is up, when we'll start decorating. Okay, so again, thank you for coming, and I'll see you soon. Bye.